guys, today I'll be showing you guys some, okay, I said guys twice, but I'm going to show you some of my new customs, because technically two of them are just upgrades, and one of them is not really a new one, but the last one is, so that's cool. I actually made it today, so we're going to get to that. But yeah, first of all, we're going to talk about this one. Well, this was one of the first ones I made. I think, wait, was it the one? Yeah, I think it was actually one. Yeah, it was the first one of the first ones I made. And this one actually goes as an accessory for Luigi. Oh, whoops, I actually already put it on the camera. This is supposed to be Mr. L's pants. You guys know, or overalls, which makes more sense. But yeah, if you guys know, if you played Super Mario, particularly my favorite Paper Mario game, best Paper Mario game. All the other ones are alright. Gotta take this off Luigi. There we go. So we're gonna put him in the overalls. There we go. And then, yeah, put him in. And since he works with Mario's overalls, because it's from my old Mario, then this should work. And by the way, no, they're not this Mario's overalls. See, because I got two. So yeah, this is my old Mario's overalls. So yeah, and then I customized them so they could be like this. I also taped on like this thing so it could be like the belt. So yeah. But this one I made like a long time ago. Like I said, first custom. Luigi, come on, take this. Stop doing that. You know, we'll keep Luigi and his Mr. overalls for now. But for the next customs, one of them's a new one, so we'll save that one for last. The other two are upgrades. So you may be like, wait a minute, upgrades? What do you mean? So first we're gonna talk about Spike. Yes, I upgraded Spike. Because I found these arms. Since, like I mentioned earlier, since I have a second Mario, I had a second Bowser Jr. And since I got a second Bowser Jr., I used the first Bowser Jr. to modify, or I should say, I used the second Bowser Jr.'s arms and add them on. That's why there's yellow there, because I used Bowser Jr., my old Bowser Jr.'s arms. This one has arms still, because that's my new one. But, yeah, and then, the rest of it's pretty much the same, but another thing I changed is feet. I changed them to these pieces, because I saw a video where they use these pieces as feet, so I was like, hey, that I could actually use that. Whoops, he fell over. I was like, I can use these for his feet, since I kind of ran out of feet, so, yeah, like the Lego Mario feet, like, let's get this Goomba over here. I ran out of these feet, so, yeah, so that's why I couldn't use this one's feet for that. Because all my other feet were for Goombas, so yeah. Now for my second upgrade. And this one I'm actually more proud of than the Spike one, because this one took me a really long time. And this one is a new upgraded Mecha Koopa. Yep, I made the Mecha Koopa. You may be like, wait, why did I change the old design? Because unlike Spike, where I was just like, yeah, that old design kind of was terrible. So I was like, hey, let's fix it and make it look like this. But for this one, I was like, you know what? It'd be cool if I made it like my old one. So I was like, let's just do that. Or actually, no, I did not do that. Whoops, I just realized what I said. I meant to say, I was like, you know what? Let's make it like the official one. You may be like, wait, what do you mean official one? But guys, if you did not know this, Wave 4, which is coming out for Lego Mario in January next year, I'm pretty sure, the one with the Luigi's Mansion sets and all that stuff, has a Mecha Koopa in the blind bags. So yeah, and since there are images of said Mecha Koopa, I was like, you know what, let me just look at it from like that, from the images, and just use the pieces I have, paint them the colors, and then I just put them on. I was missing some of the pieces though, because I don't have like the specific pieces for like this part, like, you know, Koopas. Let me just get one of my paratroopers. Actually, no, let me get this Koopa. Yeah, as you can see, I have like that weird, like, this part here and all that stuff. Like, not the arms, pretend the arms aren't there, and pretend the head's not there. And, you know, that part of the shell, like the under part of the shell, that part, this part here. Yeah, I didn't have the piece correct for this, because I didn't have the right pieces in beige besides these, and I didn't want to make this look weird, so I was like, let me just use what I get and paint it to this color instead. So I just used the closest thing I had. And when I say paint, I mean just kind of color, because I have these nice marker thingies, and they're like what I use to paint, because they're like paint markers. So yeah, and that's how I mostly customize my characters. Yeah, that's how I got the black on Luigi's overalls. I also have a silver one, so that's how I got the shoes to be like that. Also, I used some of it on Peach and Daisy too, as you can see on their gloves. Or Daisy's one glove, because I ran out of those pieces. So, and the dresses too. Because I was like, yeah. And the faces, but that one was kind of obvious. Also, by the way, I forgot to mention this, but I modified Spike's face too. Because I was like, the old one kind of looked weird, so I changed it. Well, I kept the mouth, but I added like the black line through it. And then, also, by the way, if you're wondering what all this, like, markings on my hands are, if it wasn't obvious, those are like the paint markers. But, yeah. Changed up the eyes, too, to be bigger and, like, kind of connect. Because I did that with, like, the Cheep Cheep and things like that. So I was like, why don't I just do that with this guy? So, yeah. So I was like, that works. So, yeah, that's why he looks like that. But back to Mecha Koopa, he's the main one. I was missing some of the pieces. Most of these pieces I had, but they were, like, the wrong color. Like, for example, I had this piece, but it was gray, and I didn't want to lose one of the nose pieces from my Koopas. So I was like, you know what, let me just get this piece, because I had it from another set, can't remember which one, but it was gray, so I just painted it and then added the nostrils. And this one was actually, as you can see, when I take off one of these pieces, was actually a red one, like a red plate. These were red too, actually, but I painted them. And this was, if you guys remember, in the original Mecha Koopa, this was black. Because it was originally the thing from the back of the Bob-ombs. Because every set, like all the really tiny pieces, they come with duplicates just in case you lose them. So I was like, you know, let me just like use the duplicate from the second Bob-omb I got, because I lost the duplicate one of the first one. So I was just like, you know what, the second one I used the one to make the Mecha Koopa. And then when I looked at the image, it had like the key thingy looked more of a silver color. So I was like, let me just paint it silver. And in the shell, I just got 2 pieces that work. They're studded. I can't remember the colors of them, so let's see. The head comes off like that, by the way. But yeah, okay, I guess that one was blue. And then that one was also blue. Wow. But yeah, by the way, I also painted this. This is actually from one of the swoopers, as you can see. Technically, it's not specifically from the swoopers, because the swoopers used to be connected to like some mechanism thing or whatever from like the King Boo set. But then after that, I was like, you know what, let me just make them separate, because that's kind of dumb having them all connected like that. But I lost 2 of them, or the pieces of 2 of them, so now I only have these other 2, as you can see, this one and this one. I don't have the blind bag versions, because those ones actually have their own special barcode thing. So I just used the back of them, because you could still, like, scan them when they were on that contraption thing. But, yeah, that's what I just used. Matter of fact, that's where the blue thing is to attach the head onto and things like that. And the barcode thing on the back. That's where those came from. I also painted this thing, because, this piece right here. This used to be, black. I think, yeah, black. You can actually see some of the black, since, you know, this will scratch it off when you move it. So, when I move it, you could kind of see some of the black. Yeah, you can kind of see it a bit there. You can also see some of it here too, so yeah. These pieces, I didn't have the exact piece, because like a lot of people use this on their customs or from the images on Google, and even the official version used a certain piece. And I could have sworn I had one of the or 2 of these. Oh, now I find them. They're over there. They're on Mario's house. So you know, I might make another video where I put those on this instead, because I didn't even know they were there until just now, because I was like, where are they? But yeah, those pieces, those things on the side, the things with the 2 holes on them, those, like, yeah, you can probably see them, yeah, those. Yeah, I needed those in yellow, so obviously I would have just painted them, because I did that with these. But, yeah, that's kind of what I did for the Mecha Koopa. And also these 2 mouthpieces. The only thing that I really didn't have to paint, besides this piece, because it was already in green, I already had this in green. Can't remember from what, though. I think it wasn't from Bowser, because I have all 4 plates on Bowser, so I know it's not from him. So I'm not actually sure where that one came from. Yeah, I actually don't know. But, yeah. But the only thing I didn't have to paint besides that, was, not the mouth. This piece right here. The other piece. This. I don't know why I said this 3 times. Not the red pieces, but the yellow piece under it. Because apparently I had this in yellow. I think that's also from one of the swoopers, because they have that piece for their feet. As you can kind of see from this swooper, you know, that yellow thing there. Yeah, that. At the very bottom. Because they're like bats, so they have like those talon things or whatever. And that's what yellow, yeah. But, yeah. And then the mouthpieces, I just got them from the Yoshis, because I had an extra one from Green Yoshi. Also, I kind of lost the other one, so I was like, screw it. I can't really find the other one anyway, and I'm using this piece now, that giant slab thing. So I was like, let me just use it on this guy. And also, since, like I said, all the tiny pieces come with duplicates, there's another one from Pink Yoshi. And you may be like, wait, so I used one of the top pieces? I was thinking of doing that, but then I thought of a way better and smarter idea. Why don't instead I use one of these pieces? Since they're the same size as these, they obviously came with the duplicate. I don't know why I completely messed up that sentence. So I just used another one of these. You know, those white curved pieces at the bottom of them. And I was like, there we go. So yeah, no, I'll probably, if I make another video on this, I'll probably, do something with that. But, not talking about this guy anymore, because now time for the more interesting one that I foreshadowed at the beginning. Here's Luigi's overalls. Or not foreshadows, but the actual new one that I made. And this one's also technically in the blind bags of Series 4, or should I say Wave 4, either word works. But yeah, that's why I modified my Mecha Koopa, by the way. Because I was like, I'm probably not going to get the blind bag, like specifically that one. I might get the blind bag, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get this enemy specifically. So yeah, I was like, let me just make it my own. And then, but this other one, this is actually from the blind bags too. You can kind of see their silhouette. And also, by the way, if you were wondering, yeah, this Goomba's not here anymore. There used to be a Goomba around here, like right in front of the sky area, but I kind of got rid of him for this new guy. And his name is Bully. Yep, I actually made it Bully. Because I was like, who cares? Why don't I do that? I have the pieces. I have the horn things, 2 of these things on the side so they can hold them. Just use the Goomba plate at the top. I had one of these flat pieces, so I just painted on the eyes because they don't have mouths. And then after that, I just had these Goomba shoes. And before you ask why didn't I use them on this guy, it was because, come on, this is Bully. Why wouldn't you use your feet pieces on Bully instead of the Spike guy over here? Oh, by the way, I kind of have to paint these. I just noticed you can see them still. Yeah, because I changed this to add, the circular piece, and I didn't notice, but you could see those. So I should probably paint that. Also, you can see it from down here, too. I thought all I had to paint was, the sides, because that's where you mainly see them. But I'll repaint that later. When I add the other things, those things over there. When I add them. But, yeah, Bully. It's Bully. What else you want me to say? For most of these, by the way, I usually just use the Goomba prints. The only one I didn't really use the Goomba print for was, this guy, whatever his name is, Mecha Koopa, there you go, I forgot his name for a second, or its name, because it's a robot, but, this one I just got from the Swoopers, because I had an extra one, and plus, every time I made, a Mecha Koopa, I'd use, those pieces, so I was like, who cares, I'll just use it again. But yeah, these ones, I just kind of had extra Goomba ones, so I was like, why don't I use it? Plus, I used the Goomba from over there to, make this one. And then you might be like, then where did the Bully go? Because you never see bullies in the grassland, desert land, or waterland. But here's probably the most important thing that this video is about. Oh, wait, I already showed it off earlier in the video, didn't I? Yeah, I did. But, yeah, when I showed off Bowser. Yep, I made the level land. That would have been way cooler if I didn't show off Bowser already. But, yeah, you guys already saw that. But, yeah, we'll move all these idiots out of the way because they're not important right now. But yeah, the Bully goes in the lava land, if you didn't get my foreshadowing. By the way, the Mecha Koopa goes on the airship, because I was like, most games have the Mecha Koopa on the airship, so I was like, why don't I just put that there? But yeah, let's move over to that. So we have the lava land now, yay! We have this little area leading up to it, because I was like, if I just put the lava, this thing kind of ruins everything, because it kind of gets in the way of this. So if I put it there, it's gonna not work because, like I said with the last map video, this thing was not the same thing. It's 2 different pieces. There's a green one under it, and then the yellow plates go on top. Did the same with this. You can kind of see it, I think. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, definitely, because I see it in the camera while recording this. Why is this in the way? Get all these out of here. There's just a whole Lego stash over here. But yeah, I made this area here. So it kind of leads into it. I put a single bullet bill and thwomp here, guarding the entrance. And when you get in, you find the second bomb, because like I said, I have 2. The last one's over here. Or the first one's over here, the second one's over there. And then I had all these sliding platforms, so I was like, why don't I do something with them? So, wait, let me get Bully so I can show you exactly where he went. Wait. When moving over, they fell behind me. There you go. Got him. Bully's supposed to go right over here. in his bully spot because I was like, yeah, there's like no enemies here. I have like no lava enemies. Except for maybe Thwomp. I mean, Thwomp. I don't have Thwomp. I meant Womp. Except for Womp. He's a lava enemy, but he's not in the lava land. I decided to make him guard the entrance because that's cooler. But, yeah, Bowser's all the way over here in his own area. I put the final boss music thing. You know what? I have Mr. L Luigi, even though Mr. L is supposed to be evil, so I don't think he's supposed to be fighting. Let's get him. Whoops. There you go. Put him on this. Yeah, there you go. I was like, wait, why isn't it scanning? There you go. Yeah, see? Evil, not Luigi or whatever. But no, we don't need him anymore. Put the spinning thing so it could be like when you defeat this lava bubble, you can get on it and then it'll turn so you can jump on here and hit the block to get extra time. Then it'll spin again so you can kill the other lava bubble, and then it'll spin all the way back here and then just wait for it to spin here and then fight Bowser or whatever. Bowser fell over, so move him back on the platform. Ah, crap. His head fell off. Okay, we'll fix that later. I'll be like doing that, especially with one hand. So yeah, anyways, on to this thing over here. So, okay, this is going to be kind of hard to maneuver. You know what? I'll just cut the video until I get there. Okay, now we're actually inside the castle, you know, so you can see everywhere in here, like over here. Not sure why I made the camera zoom all the way over here with decapitated Bowser. But, yeah, you can see it over, yeah, from the second side. You're probably going to kill the Bob-omb already. The P-switch is also over here. I forgot to mention that. So, yeah, like I mentioned before, the lava bubbles are here. And, we got this weird black thing I got in the, Buzzy Beetle set, blind bag set, because I actually did get the blind bags for Wave 1, and I got Paragoomba over there, you know, all the way over there back in Grassland, Bullet Bill, right here, right in front of Lava Land, and then, this guy, whatever his name is, I forgot, Buzzy Beetle, I just said his name, how did I forget that quickly? But, yeah, by the way, I made this Bowser head, and I was like, okay, then let me just put it somewhere, but I wasn't really sure where. So I was like, it's just a cool Bowser head. Because before, if you remember my old maps, they were more linear with, like, the straight path. So I was like, where should I put it? I was like, it doesn't really fit anywhere. But now, since I have all this space, yeah, I put it there. I put it in the corner, because I was like, hey, there's space here, so why don't I do that? Just ride this thing over here, so then you can just look at it from here, I guess. Probably should like make a Peach cage or something so I can put Peach all the way over there in like a cage or something because I didn't make that. So yeah, but I think the lava land's cool. But anyways, I guess that's kind of it. There's not much else for me to talk about. I'll probably just update or upgrade all my other characters later. So yeah. So I guess I'll just see you guys. Wait a minute. I said I was gonna update something. Because I remember I said I was going to change him, but I can't remember what I said I was going to do. Oh, yeah, I said I was going to fix Spike. So, yeah, I'll do that. I guess next time I make a video, you guys will see that. So, yeah. Also, we'll probably make another plush video. Maybe soon, I'm not sure yet. Because the next video we're going to make is going to be more of like a me and Jordan thing. Because if you remember the last plushie video we made, it was just me. Yeah. Because I made the thing with the whole Dr. Mustabbio thing and all that stuff. So, yeah, when Jordan wants to make a video, we'll do that. But that's later. So, anyways, guys, see you later.